everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I want to show you that I am remodeling the garage home. The reason that I wanted to do this is because this house and the farmhouse are probably the only two houses that we have available that I actually love as is. So I thought, what if I remodel this, do it in my taste, and make it look completely different on the inside. If you're a new subscriber, you may not know when I do remodels, I do not change the walls of the structure. I have to work with what is there, like it or not. Now, fortunately with this one, I like the layout a lot. And there are just some minor things that if I built it, I would not have put them in there. But, the layout is wonderful. It's a nice home. And I'm just going to check out here. You can see I'm looking at different exteriors on it, just trying to get an idea of what style I want to turn it into. At this point, I was not quite sure. I was just kind of browsing the exteriors. I didn't know if I wanted to make it really traditional, really modern. I really wasn't sure, so I was just kind of going through there. But as you can see, this is the kind of house that honestly looks great with almost any exterior, and that's another thing I like about this build. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with the layout and what it looks like inside, but just in case, we'll just take a quick look at it. Again, this is going to be, I'm thinking at this point, very hard to improve on. But I wanted to try to do it, and I was looking at the actual layout and thinking about this front here with the bathroom. There's a bathroom and a laundry room right there, and I thought that room right there would make a great office space, and I could just move the toilet over to the laundry area. So that was definitely one improvement that I had planned on at first. I also wanted to change the kitchen out because I've used that chalet kitchen quite a bit lately, so I knew I wanted to maybe go for something a little bit more modern, and that's when I made the decision to do that, because this house as it is, with the exception of the master bedroom, is pretty traditional. So at that point, that's when I decided I think I wanted to make it into a more modern home. So here it is finished, and that's exactly what I did. Did I improve it to my taste? Yes, I did. I still love the home as it is, but I love it even more now. I love it this way. I can't wait to show you the inside, but I wanted you to get a good look at the outside. Keeping in mind, I did not change a single wall in this house. This is what it looks like when you change the exterior to a modern exterior with a flat roof. It's lovely. And you can see here at night, it looks beautiful. I even made a wall of windows in the back. I took out most of the windows because really there were 3 different kinds of windows in it. They were all black, so it still looks good, but now it's the same type of window throughout. I chose those black chalet windows so that they would all match and line up just a little bit better. So back to day mode, and we're going to take a tour of the inside, and you'll see how I've turned this otherwise traditional home into a more modern house. Of course, this is still the entryway, but I've put this rug down here as carpet and just put the black mirror in there and some lighting, and that's really all it needed. Coming in here, look at this. I never use that wallpaper, and it looks gorgeous in here with the reds and the blacks and the grays. I used the laundry cabinets and countertops to make a nice open kitchen, putting all of those beautiful new items in there with the pops of red. I brought that same rug that's in the entryway into the kitchen by the sink and stove, and then over here I brought the red out with the lamp and those old dining chairs that we have. And then we have the bar cart there in the corner, and this kitchen and dining area I think looks beautiful. It may be one of my favorite kitchen dining areas that I've made yet. The only changes I've made in the garage, well, besides moving them in here, this is the gentleman here, he owns the home, and this is his mother. She lives with him, and he takes care of her. But the only changes was the coat rack, and I put the car in the garage. So then coming back through the entryway, remember I talked about turning this into a bathroom and laundry room, and that's what I did. I just took out one of the cabinets, added a hamper, and brought the toilet over. So now it's a laundry and half bath. I just thought that having the bathroom next door, especially since there's not a bedroom down here, it would just make more sense to put an office in here. So I did. It's a nice, cozy, peaceful looking office. It's not big at all. It's, I think, 3 by 3, which is what the layout already was, but I think it serves that purpose very well. So that is the remodeled first floor. Again, I really love that area. I think it's beautiful. The only thing I did to the patio was I scooted that table over closer to the garage door. And I think I may have taken out a couple of things, but nothing major out there. So when you come up the stairs, this was the living room, and it still is, but I've just modernized it. I've made it look beautiful with these windows. I love lining up these chalet windows when you have a really large space, because then you don't need a lot of cluttery wall decor. You can actually just decorate it with windows and have a view. And you can see I've just used the modern red couch, one of the new TVs over there. We have a bar area here. We had a stereo. And I left it wide open, not cluttery at all, which is typical of a modern themed house. Here is a guest room. I've done it with the navy blue and gray bed. And then instead of having an ensuite bath there, I just left that as being accessible to the living area. So that way, if you have company and you're in the living area and they need to use the restroom, they don't have to walk through a bedroom to get to it. And I love that new little toilet paper holder too. So that's that area there. We have that big wall of glass, a nice modern living room. But here's the only room in the house that is not modern. This is where his mother stays. She is a senior. And I thought, even though it's not necessarily geared towards seniors, that if I took this, because the wallpaper was already here, and I don't have this wallpaper in my inventory. I did not want to delete this wallpaper. So I kept it and let that be his mother's room, and I think it looks very sweet. This right here is the master still. This was already here. I left this as is. I left that wall there as an accent wall, but then I put the mirror in here, and I changed the other furniture, put the black dresser, a black recliner, the rose gold and black potted plant, and the new candle decoration there on the dresser. I left the master closet as is. I don't know if I had taken the laundry hamper out and put it back, or if I just put one in there. I can't remember if it was already there. But this bathroom here, this is actually a Jack and Jill that goes from the master to the mother's room. So they do share a bathroom there. But of course there is that extra bathroom that's off the living room that's a full bath as well. But to be a small bath, I also really like that one. So that's the upstairs remodeled. And we'll look at the furniture. We don't need to look at the grid since it's a remodel and I didn't change any walls. We have the entryway there. And of course the laundry and now half bath. The new office. And my favorite part of the house, which is the dining area and the kitchen. I love this. This might be a keeper. And then, of course, the garage was already here. I just added the coat rack and the car. And then coming up the stairs, well, let's look at the patio. Again, I didn't really do much out there. Here we have that new living area. Very, very updated and open. And then we have the guest room here and the full bath off the living room. And then the mother's room there. And we have the Jack and Jill bath for both bedrooms. Master closet, which I did not change. And then the master bedroom. So that is the family garage home remodeled. I enjoyed this a lot. When I first started, like I said, I wasn't sure if it would turn out, well. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I wanted to try, and I'm glad I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this too. If you did, please give me a like. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. I think I have well over 200 videos at this point, and I would really love it if you would check some of them out. You guys take care. Love you lots. See you next time, and thanks for watching.